Seriously, yeah. Just come on.
Yeah, yo, Yins, come over, it's fine. Yins can come in. You've already got your Pittsburgh card. We already earned it, so come on over. Come on over. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me back on my channel today for another episode of No Coin Drop Required. I am so excited for this week's episode because I finally got to meet the hosts of the Hurry Up Challenge, a pinball game show. That's right, I said it, a pinball game show. If you haven't heard of this before, this episode is going to be a treat because not only do we talk about that, but a lot of other fun things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Well, welcome. I am seriously so excited for today. So excited to actually finally talk to Beck, like I guess in person, over the phone. You know, we've talked back and forth, and I'm so excited to meet Jordan for the first time, and have you guys join me for my show. How are you guys doing?
Thank you. Sure, yeah.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing.
Doing as best we can. We're good.
Yeah, we were actually super lucky. So our show, like, we had already filmed like all of the episodes except for one. So we actually we put them up at the beginning of March.
Beginning of March, yeah.
Yep.
So it was like perfect timing that we had 5 of our 6 episodes recorded. So we've been able to like have them going while this whole thing happened. But yeah, so that was a good thing.
Yeah, and that was the reason why I reached out to you guys, because I'll be honest, I have no idea how I ended up finding it. It was probably just like a pinball hashtag on Instagram, and I was like, the Hurry Up Challenge, what is this? So tell me about, I want to know everything about it. Like, tell me, all right, well, for those people who haven't watched it before, I'll make sure to put a link in the profile to their YouTube, but this is a pinball game show. Yes, a pinball game show. Who would have thought? I'm so excited. Tell me about how you guys came up with this idea.
That's a good question.
One of those good meeting of the mind type things.
Yeah.
Like we explained in our intro video that we had, I love to do interviews. I work in news, so interviewing is something that I love to do. And I mean,
I've been playing pinball since I could stand, so it's kind of just, we were like, let's see what we can do, like marry these two things together. And then we kind of like started spitballing ideas about like how we would format it, and then it just kind of just like
it grew
together.
It was one of those things too, like in a day where we're like, oh, what if we did this? What if we did that? What about a scoring system? How do we make interviews harder to do? All that stuff. It worked so well.
So how long did it?
The program is on to like make it.
So how long did you guys like develop the idea for this before you were like, all right, let's just do it?
So we started thinking about this at the beginning of the year. It was like right around New Year's that we started thinking about putting it together. And then by February 2nd, like we had filmed our first episode with Chris Myers. So like it was like less than a month turnaround on like just getting the whole idea together and figuring out like all the segments and stuff. The first episode was a little rough because we didn't have like our audio situation put together at all. So that was like the biggest critique, and we knew that going into it. But we learned a lot with each episode as we filmed it. So we got like better at like which shots to do at what time, like what sequence to film them in. So it was the easiest thing. We have to like set up and tear down all of our stuff because we're moving to different games.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
especially because like our show is basically improvisation. Like for some part, like everything is shot at once. So like
one take.
The game is one take. The multi-ball thing is one take. We're pretty much like
the interview is one take.
So if it's bad, it's bad. We apologize.
Which is no, it's not bad at all. And like coming from like someone like I know like mainly I make these videos, but I also do make other videos too. And I think when I'm actually filming those, I'm like, oh, that was bad. All right, start again. And like I go back and I edit everything. So doing everything in one take, man, like mad props, because I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is to do that.
Like whenever we're filming at Helicon, there's other people around there too. So of course we had, you know, the couple of yinzers here and there, like, Yin's shooting the podcast down here because they see the light in the camera, and then they're like, oh, I gotta see what this is.
Or they'll like talk to us while we're filming, like the first or second episode. Someone was like trying to ask me about it, and I just like looked at them while we're filming, and I'm just like,
I was wondering why you had that like far off. No idea.
So for those people who haven't watched before, and again, I will make sure I leave a link because you definitely need to check it out. Talk about the format and what the overall concept of the game show is.
Oh, you want me? Okay. So the overall concept of the show is to give people a chance to talk about whatever they want to talk about. Most of the times, like with us, whenever I used to see game shows, it was more so just you're playing the game, you're done. That's it. And most of the time, whenever you see a bunch of pinball streams, it's just you're playing the game, you're done. But we wanted to be able to give a chance to make pinball get a broader audience to more people. We figured the best way to do that is to get people who, you know, are in bands, people who are in breweries, people who do all these other different things.
wrestlers.
You know, just like to be able to do that. And we figured that it would be a cool opportunity to be able to do that, but we got to have some competition while we do it because that's what makes it fun. And that's where her genius came in to have the pinball stuff going on. And then she started talking to me about all these rules, and she was like, yeah, let's put like a timer on this thing, and if they win on this ball, and like my brain's exploding. But it worked so well, and like, I'm so happy that you love the show and that you like watching it, because I didn't know how it would turn out when we first started, but this has been so much fun to do.
Yeah, I love fun projects like this, and one of the things that I always say is like you got to make content that you love, and I can tell that you guys just have so much fun when you're making the content that it's just like, oh wait, I have to wait another week? Like, no, I wouldn't, no. And like the incoming challenger videos are just hilarious. Now, so do you solicit your incoming challengers to like make the most like, what would you say? Like, all right, be as outrageous as possible, or is that straight up their like that is their incoming challenger video?
So most of the time, so the only person who sent a challenge video ahead of time was Nate, if you remember his. He was in the car and he was like, listen to your brother.
Yep.
So we've like tried to tell people to do like wrestling promos because Jordan's a wrestler. I've been into wrestling since I was a child. I'm wearing a Legion of Doom shirt now.
Which is awesome, yeah.
So like that's kind of what we wanted to style the like challenges after, was like an old school wrestling promo of like, I'm gonna beat you and you got no chance. And like thankfully Nate like took it to heart and it was perfect, and I like when he sent it I like died laughing. I watched it like 4 times and I was like, Nate, thank you so much for like nailing this.
I literally wanted to cut a promo on him afterwards just for the fun of it because he had so much energy.
But like everyone else, we've done the challenge videos there just because they were nervous and they weren't sure what to do. So we like Jordan helped coach most of them through it, which like worked out really well.
Well, yeah. So I mean, you do what you can. I mean, it's fun to be outrageous. It's also fun to be yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes the ones that are more stoic are even better because it just seems like they're so calm and they're just ready to fight somebody. You're like, oh my god.
And I think that was the owner of Helicon's challenge video was just so calm. He was just like, I just want to challenge you in some pinball. Like that was just such a calm. And I still liked it, but at the same time, I do like the I'm gonna beat you, like I'm gonna challenge back, I'm gonna take you down, like.
You just start cutting promos on these people too.
Cut 'em back.
Yeah, you gotta cut them back at this point. Yeah.
Maybe that'll be season 2.
Yes.
So how did you guys meet? Down, I know Beck plays pinball. So Jordan, do you play pinball as well?
I do. I didn't play as much as she did, but I do. I've only been playing for probably about 5 years-ish. I played a little bit before we met each other, and then like she just made me that much bigger into pinball to the point like where we travel, we have to find whatever pinball places around there.
Yes. We've been friends for like 3 years, and like we started going to play pinball like right after we started hanging out, and then we were in Pinball League, Pittsburgh Pinball League, not this past season, but over the fall, I think was the season we were in.
Yes. Yeah, last fall, yeah.
Yeah. So we did that together. We went to replay last year together, and he cheered me on during the women's tournament, which was awesome. And then replay the year before as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I can compete yet.
So have either of you guys competed in Pittsburgh?
Kicking tickets, man. It's crazy. I tried this year, and it was like, I refreshed, they were there, and then they were gone.
Yes. I didn't say, you guys are in Pittsburgh, right? What is the I know you guys play at Helicon, that's where the show is filmed at, but like, what are some of the other locations that are out there for people who are not from Pittsburgh?
So there is Kickback, which is my second favorite place. Only because Kickback is super cool because it's a pinball coffee shop, so it's like it's a full functioning coffee shop. There's sandwiches, milkshakes even, and it's 2 floors, and when you walk in it looks like a pinball machine because the artwork is floor to ceiling. It's so freaking cool. I love it. And that was like my dream was to have a pinball coffee shop. So when I moved back to Pittsburgh in 2013 and it was here, I was like so sad but also like so psyched.
It's really good.
It is, yeah. Their cold brew is my favorite in the whole city. Like, I will drive there out of my way to go get coffee there.
I'll always get their hot chocolate.
But then there's the Pinball Dojo, which is actually just like a mile from my house, so I could walk to it. And that's just for like league events and tournaments that they open it up for. But I think it has some hours, obviously not now, but some hours that are open to the public as well. And that's mostly run by the Pinball League people.
Is that where they do Fight Club at?
Yes. Well, that's one of the places they do Fight Club at. They'll also do Fight Club at the Papa facility, where they have all the games for like free play effects. And that's sometimes where you get to play during the Pinball League as well, which is super cool. They had league finals there when we played, and it was just awesome because you could just walk around. I mean, not every game was on, but you had such a good variety of games to play. It was so much fun.
But you guys chose Helicon. So you chose Helicon to film your game show at. How did that all come about, and why Helicon?
Yeah, so the guy that owns all the games at Helicon, his name is Chris Myers. He was our first episode guest. I've known Chris since 2013 because my dad actually fixes, restores, buys, sells pinball machines, and he was fixing games for Chris once in a while. And then when I moved back to Pittsburgh, I got to meet Chris, and he had this place called Radish Street Pinball Parlor, Radish Street, yeah. And it was this amazing place. It was like a club that you paid like a month.
That's okay.
Like you paid like a monthly or quarterly due, and then you had access to the place 24/7, and you just could like quarter drop, and it was the best place ever. So I've known Chris for quite a few years, and so when he put games at Helicon, I was amazed at how many amazing games are there because they get all the newest stuff and everything is taken care of, and it's just a great place to play. And we met the owner, Chris Bernetti, who was another episode of ours, and we just kind of asked Chris if he'd be cool with us filming there, and he of course was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And it's really awesome to just be in that place because people are really excited about pinball, and even if they're not really into pinball, it's like they're drinking and they're like just coming over to play a couple games. And I find that like that's how people like find their game, is like they just like walk up to a table that they think is cool, that they identify with maybe the theme of it or whatever, and then they just fall in love with it. And so that's why like I love going to Helicon because it's just a cool vibe.
And I mean, I knew we had like a lot of Sterns on our show, but that place has such a variety. I mean, there's old games, there's new games, there's like complicated games, there's hard games like TNA that just make you want to break a machine. But
I love TNA.
I love TNA. And I mean, then you have like your Marvel games and all the rock games and stuff like that. So I felt, at least we felt, that Helicon was such a good place with the variety that we can get a lot of different things going out of the show.
Do they have a WWE?
They don't.
I really wish they did too. Soon. It'll make up soon.
Who's the character you guys always start with when you play WWE?
We haven't played that game enough because they don't have it. It's nowhere around in Pittsburgh that I can think of, except for like when you catch it at replay or whatever.
I'm usually Randy Orton or Dan Ryan.
Yeah, I think I've probably been Triple H. I don't know. I remember when Chris had Radish Street, he had the WWE game brand new, and so I got to like go at like a super off time. No one was there. I got to like flick on the lights and just like play it for a while. I was so excited.
There's something ridiculous too about that game when it just starts screaming John Cena at you. And then his music starts playing, and I always drink because I'm too busy laughing. The theme just going crazy.
And that it's kind of like the scream during Ghostbusters, right? Where maybe they're doing it on purpose, like.
Yes.
People who really are into wrestling are drawn to that game, and they're just, when they have John Cena's theme, and they're like, oh, that's so funny, and then you just like get the scream. I don't know. I'm not really huge into wrestling, so I am like.
I love the old wrestling game way better, the Royal Rumble from like '93 or something like that. Have you ever played that one? Is it Data East?
I might have.
It's ridiculous. It's kind of a pretty easy game, but it has like all kinds of different wrestlers in it, and like I don't know. I remember from my childhood because one of my dad's friends had one in his house, and so when we'd go over to watch wrestling, then I could play the wrestling games too. So when I saw it at replay last year, I was like, oh my god! And I like guess what they have, and then I just like stood there and played it forever because I hadn't seen one like in the wild in so long. It had been years. Yeah.
I love that you called it in the wild. Like that I am totally going to coin that phrase. Like it's like, oh, I finally found Creature of the Black Lagoon in the wild. There's not one around here in Columbus. Oh, that's great. I love it.
We're one episode of the Hurry Up Challenge now.
It's in the wild. I also did pick up, Jordan, that you said yins, and I don't know if Beck told you when I was texting her about like the details of everything. I was like, well, whatever yins, and I was like, I know yins. Talk to me about yins. So for those people who are not from Pittsburgh or like the Midwest in general, like what is the backstory of yins? What's yins?
So first of all, Pittsburghers are very impatient. We don't like to pronounce anything. Like, if you look at our directions, like, we don't pronounce the THs on any directions. It's never north side, it's always north side.
Yeah, north side.
South side, east side, west side. Yins is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a tradition at this point. And it doesn't, like, you don't do it on purpose. It just comes out. Like, I remember I went to Virginia Beach one time, and I didn't even realize that I was doing the Pittsburgh East stuff. And the person was like, oh, you're from Pittsburgh. Like, what do you mean? He's like, well, you said yins, and you have french fries on your burger right now. What? No, that's a great, no, that's not me.
I will tell you, french fries on a salad, best thing ever. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. But I think that the way that my friend describes it is yins is the equivalent of like y'all. So if you don't want, yeah. So like the Pittsburgh y'all is yins. But like when you go to Pittsburgh, it's literally like yins everywhere. Everywhere.
What do you know?
Say that again?
What other Pittsburghese do you know besides yins?
Lurs. And they call them the Lurs. The Steelers call them Lurs. L-E. You've never heard that? Like, the Lurs? Yeah.
Stillers.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Okay.
Stillers, yeah.
So what other ones are there then? What else do I not know? What other language do I need to pick up?
Whoa.
Well, there's red up.
You gotta red up your room.
So, like, clean up, but it's red up.
You gotta red up? You gotta red up your room?
Yep.
Make sure you wash your clothes.
Oh.
Yep.
You gotta make sure you wash your clothes.
Wash, okay. Wash is like like an old-timey saying. Like, you gotta wash the dishes.
If you have a rubber band, what would you call that?
A rubber band?
A dumb band.
A dumb band?
Dumb band.
Dumb, like D-U-M-B, dumb. Like it's a dumb band?
Like with a G.
Like
Dung. Dumb.
Yeah, like chewing gum.
Oh, like a gum band. Okay.
There it is, yeah.
Why do you call it a gum band? So Jordan, Jordan, are you from Pittsburgh?
Yeah, born and raised, yeah.
And then, Beck, I know you said you moved here. You moved there. Are you from Pittsburgh as well?
I'm from north of the city of Butler, but I lived in Nashville for a year and Charlotte for 3 years, and then I moved back in 2013.
So did you lose the yins and the bed of your room or anything like that?
Yeah, did you lose your Yinzer card?
Did you lose your Yinzer? Ooh, how do I earn a Yinzer card?
Okay, so you need the Holy Trinity of Pittsburgh. You need to go there for Manny Brothers.
I've been there.
Go to the Steelers game.
I've been there. We're season ticket holders. I told you that. I'm season ticket holders, so we're good.
You have a Yinzer card then. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
And then wait, what's the third one?
So, I mean, that's an automatic hit. You didn't have our language.
Wait, I missed the third one.
You had said Yins before.
Oh, Yins, yeah. I don't say it on a regular basis, but I've said Yins because I know what Yins is. So I do. I got a Steelers card.
Oh, yeah, you get a Yinzer.
Oh, I got a Pittsburgh card. All right, I got a Pittsburgh card, everybody. Yay!
Your towel's in the mail.
Oh, I already own one. I don't need one. Here she is, in all her glory.
Oh.
Yep, yes, in all her glory. She's been patched a couple times.
Oh my God.
Right. Yep, you know, I actually, as gross as it is, I've never washed it. You can't, right?
No, you never do.
You can't wash it. It's been my in the rain during tournaments before or during games. It's been my towel, to keep me warm as well when it's cold outside. But yeah, it's been around the block and back. Let's just say that. It's not even like I can't even hold it straight anymore because so my dog got a hold of it one time and I was like, boy, this is not a toy. Not a toy. So this is my terrible towel. So alright, well what would a pinball terrible towel look like? And why haven't they made one yet?
I feel like they make towels for all sorts of shit.
They do.
Like you can get towels at the Penguins game or at like the Pirates. Like they make towels for everything. I feel like there should be ones for pinball though, because like people get like sweaty hands and stuff, so like they could totally make a Pinburgh towel, or a replay towel or whatever.
Hey, we do need some merch.
So would it or a hurry, there you go. Hurry up challenge towel. Let's do it.
Just earn yourself a free towel.
All right, I'll wait. When you guys make it, I'll wait for it in the mail, and I will use it at every tournament that I go to, especially nowadays where I gotta wipe the table off beforehand. But there you go. That could be your thing. Doing a hurry up challenge, terrible towel, right?
It's on brand.
It is very on brand. So, all right. So I know Beck owns some tables, but Jordan, do you own any tables at all?
I own a bunch of tables on Pinball FX. That's where my money goes, on the online factor. That's about as much pinball as I own myself. Yeah.
No, because you just go over and hang out with Beck and play her tables.
Exactly, yeah. Pinball. It's really the point.
So Beck, what tables do you have?
So I have Counterforce, which is back here, if you can see it.
You can give us a little tour if you want.
It's the other one's downstairs and it's kind of busted right now. Then I have Roller Disco, which is kind of like Counterforce's sister. So the reason why I have Roller Disco is because of my dad. So my dad has been, like, his grandpa and him bought and sold and fixed and, like, took games around. They had routes and things like that in the 70s and 80s. Counterforce, he actually bought brand new, and then he sold it to somebody, they sold it to somebody else, and then my dad actually got to buy it back from that person and, like, had the receipt and was like, I think this is my game, and I took the serial number, and that's it. So we actually fixed it last year. We started at the beginning of the year and finished it up in, like, well, we finished cleaning it and putting things back together in May, but then the electronics were not working, so then we had to, like, call in some more experts because my dad's not, like, quite as well versed in the electronics piece of it. But I've had this here for 6 months, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. And it's my baby. found this game, or this like dump or something called his friend, and was like, there's this pinball machine just like sitting upright in the dump. Like someone was getting rid of the game, but was kind enough to just like take it out of the truck and set it down in a dump. It's like condition, like everything about it is beautiful. The back glass is wonderful. All the colors are still nice and bright. It just didn't work. So like my dad was like, well, I'll take it. Like I'll fix it. So he fixed it up. That was back in like 2005. And that game went to Nashville and to Charlotte with me, and then back here to Pittsburgh. So it's been on a little bit of a road trip. But it needs some work a little bit now too, because the boards went out, and on the reels, not the reels, but the scoring area. So my dad loves gauntlets, if you can tell. So I do too. So I actually have a tattoo of pinball art. You can see it. So
Yep, let me move me here for a second. There we go. So we can get a good shot of it.
And then it also has Out of Sight, a little sun guy from Out of Sight, and then these little guys are from 2001, which my dad also has 2001, and that will be mine someday as well. Just need more space in my house.
Oh man, 2001, I played in Whipped for in the first Whipped 2 years ago. I played in it, and I got the literal definition of a house ball, no points, where it literally hit nothing. I drained down the middle, and then it was like ball 2. I'm like, are you serious?
Like a shark of a game. Like there's no kindness to that game at all.
Like, what level are we talking about? Because I have yet to play this machine. So like,
no, we definitely played it. It's the one with the 4 colors of drop targets on the side.
Oh yeah.
Jordan's like, nah, I'm good.
It's awful, but I love it. So I've had that game. I've been playing that game since I was like 7, 8, 9, something like that. We've had it in the house since then. Yeah, so I love that game, but I know that it's evil.
So I'll ask both you guys these questions, but I'm gonna refer to Jordan first. Jordan, where is one of the coolest locations that you want to visit that you've seen?
Or just like pinball?
For pinball.
There was the pinball. Was that the pinball? Is it a Hall of Fame or?
The biggest one I went to?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame.
I want to go there. That place looks amazing.
Yeah.
What was the name of it?
The Hall of Fame.
It's literally the pinball hall. Are you talking about the one in Vegas?
I need to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, that and the Neon Museum. The two of those, the Pinball Hall of Fame and the Neon Museum, are like two of the coolest. So Jordan's gonna go to the Pinball Hall of Fame in Vegas. Beck, where are you gonna go?
So I want to go to was it Silver Ball? Isn't that the place?
Yeah, is that Jersey? Yeah, that's another place. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I would want to go to because I haven't been there yet. A cool place that I went to in Florida was called the Pinball Lounge.
Okay.
I was down there 2 years ago for a concert, and I was like, well, I have to go play pinball somewhere. So
of course.
Me and the person that I was down there to visit went, and it was really, really cool. I like that place a lot.
And what was the name of it called?
Yeah.
The Pinball Lounge. It's like outside of Orlando.
Okay, so when I go to Disney and rock my Pinburgh 2020 Disney shirt and wear my mouse ears, I can go to it and be like, I'm ready to play some pinball, guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was really, really cool. It's like the side part of a bowling alley.
Ooh, there's a bowl. Now, do either of you guys bowl at all? Jordan bowls. What's your best bowling? Bowling score. That would be a better way to say it. What's your best bowling score?
Like a 2. I don't know. I'm usually low 2s on a Red Bull, but I'm not good. Like I'll have good games until I start competing against somebody.
So, do you play in any leagues at all?
I did once, but I don't anymore.
Do you prefer bowling leagues or pinball leagues?
Pinball leagues.
Why?
It's a lot more entertaining.
How so?
I love seeing the people who get very enraged by pinball. Like, I mean, okay, so in wrestling, I'm a heel, So seeing people like lose their shit during pinball is like my bread and butter. I love seeing that. So like whenever I hear a the ball like just being the tip is being shook, I love that. So I will see that every time. Now when I compete against that.
So did you say in wrestling you're a heel?
Yes.
So what does that mean?
So in wrestling there are faces and heels. So faces are the good guys.
Okay.
The bad guys, yeah. So faces like Hulk Hogan, John Cena. Yeah, those are pretty much the baby faces. Then you have your bad guys, you know, like Randy Orton or
The Undertaker when he came through.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm of the bad variety.
What's your wrestling name?
My wrestling name is the Successful Saint Jordan Styles.
What's your backstory?
So my backstory is a twisted take on my real life. I'm a 2-time Emmy winner.
In real life?
In real life, so I've translated that into a terrible, yeah.
We're gonna get into that in a second, but continue on.
Yeah, so, my character is basically, he's an award winner. He wins at everything, so wrestling comes easy to him. So he's very condescending, he's an asshole to everybody.
He calls people extras, which I think is hilarious.
There's all these extras and side characters who are trying to get in my way, tell them to shoo all the time.
So-
my favorite thing is being flipped off by 5-year-olds because I made fun of them. Yeah, it's a good time.
All right, I've got lots of rabbit trails that I want to go on right now. So like,
Sure.
where can we find videos of you wrestling?
RWA's Facebook page, Rise's Facebook page. So there's Rise Wrestling, which is previously based out of Connellsville, Pennsylvania, but now they're wrestling in Baldwin. And I wrestle on that. And then there's RWA, which is in West Newton, which you can usually see a lot of videos on there. I can send you.
Yeah, send them to me because I'll definitely make sure I put them in a link in the description if you're interested in watching Jordan wrestling, because I'm interested in watching these
videos. I can give you the video that made her hate me. For a long month when I did she missed a street fight. I did a street fight match, and if I wasn't injured before, her beating me up after that, I'd be even more injured.
He got suplexed backwards onto a whole pile of chairs, and he didn't tell me that like any of this was happening ahead of time because he knew I'd be
In
mad.
my defense, we planned most of that match that day, so I didn't know how to be suplexed onto a bunch
He
of
also
chairs.
was thrown through the chairs that I was sitting in.
Okay, that
I
was
had to
funny.
be like moved because I almost got like just
I
dead.
gave you a warning.
You did.
I did. Yeah, so that match features me and my former tag partner, the Rev Ron Hunt. We used to be in a tag team called the Pulpit, which was this pseudo-Christian cult type of evil group who wanted to save all the sinners. By saving all the sinners, we just beat them up until they submitted.
So,
And
like,
then he became a good guy, and I betrayed him, and then we had a big street fight, and Beck hated me for it.
All right, I'm gonna get back to that in a second, but Beck, do you wrestle as well?
No.
You should.
No, so Jordan's also a musician, but I'm in 2 bands also, so we like keep a very, very busy schedule outside of quarantine. But yeah, no wrestling.
Yeah, 2 bands. I mean, she's a musician. Like, she's awesome.
Yeah, so talk to me about that. So you're in 2 different bands. What are those bands, and tell me about them.
Yeah, so the band that I've been in the longest is called Lo-Fi Delphi, and I play piano and synth, and I sing lead, and I do a lot of the like vocal writing and things like that, all the lyrics. We actually put out a like pinball concept EP a few years ago. I have it right here, of course, but it's called Tilt. So you can see the artwork there, and then the back, the little names of the songs, like.
Yeah, like the DMs.
Yeah, when the Hurry Up Challenge starts, when I put the quarters in, that's the song Tilt. But me and my guitar player at the time got a little crazy and just wrote wrote a song, like, thinking about, like how a pinball machine song should sound. So, like, the beginning of it sounds like you're, like, pulling the plunger back and releasing the ball, and then it goes from there. But we've been around the Pittsburgh scene for a while. Yeah, it really wants to be played. And then my other band is called Garter Shake, and it's 3 girls, my best friend Jen being one of them, and then our drummer Steve, and then Catherine. And it's more like riot girl punk ridiculousness. Like, we dress like really bright and just like have a super good time on stage. And we've been doing that since late 2016.
So where can everybody find your music at?
Yeah, on all the streaming services, it's Lo-Fi Delphi, so LOFIDELPHI, and Garter Shake are the same thing. So Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, wherever, YouTube.
Everything. They just can find you guys everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, I enjoy listening to them a lot. They're really cool.
Yeah, and I love the music in the intro to the Hurry Up Challenge, so that should be like my indicator of like, all right, I need to go and listen to more. And I have Spotify, so.
I mean, like you said, we're super busy. I'm surprised that we got all the filming done that we needed to, because I mean, I'm in a band too. I play drums in the Sun Champs, and we're fun, I guess.
Well, don't just say we're fun. Tell me more about that then.
So, the Sun Champs, we're a funk rock group, like funk, pop rock. We basically go through as many genres as we can. We have 5 members: me, Gerald, who is our saxophone player, Randall, who is our lead singer guitarist, Ryan plays bass, and Mike plays piano and synth. And yeah, we just like to have fun and play music. We play a lot of long shows. A lot of long shows.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind long shows. As long as you're enjoying the music, then who cares how long it goes, right?
Oh yeah, I think they do. We have people play guitar with like chairs while they're drunk off their minds. I'll call that a win.
All right, it's time to go. You're turning on like closing time by whatever that band's name is. Like, all right, come on, like play that.
But like Jordan's band plays like super long sets, and my bands are like, 35 minutes. That sounds good.
35. We just warmed up. We got 3 more hours.
No.
So yeah, so I mean, and I think that just tells me that we love pinball even more, because between work, bands, wrestling, we still find time to at least unwind with some pinball.
What's the future of the Hurry Up Challenge? I know you guys talked about that you filmed like 5 or 6 different episodes right before all this quarantine happened, but you know, now that we've been in this quarantine, like what's new? Like how are you adapting with that?
Well, we got ourselves a Twitch, so we're trying to figure all that out, because neither one of us have ever streamed on Twitch before, so we're still trying to like figure out how to do that. We've done lives, like just playing like Counterforce and stuff like that before, but you know, once everything starts opening back up, like we had a person slated to film like literally right when everything shut down. And so next season, what we were planning to do, so the first season was all dude heavy, and so we're going to have mostly women in the second season, and a lot of women that are not like traditionally pinball people. So I'm really excited about that. The one woman that I'm super psyched about having on was supposed to be part of the first season, and her name's Kelly, and she runs this amazing place in Pittsburgh called Workshop, where they like have DIY craft classes and have a bunch of different artists like have their shirts and their candles and jewelry and stuff all through the store. But she has a pinball tattoo, and we started talking about it, and she used to play pinball a ton when she lived in San Francisco. It has a really cool story about the Metallica game, which I'm not going to tell because that's not my story. Hopefully she'll tell it on the show. But she was like the one I was super excited to have on, and it didn't end up working out this season, but it will happen next season.
Is there any final thoughts or anything that you want to convey to the masses, so to speak?
I'm gonna let you go first. She doesn't know this, but I won rock, paper, scissors so she gets to talk first on these things. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the biggest thing about the Area Challenge, counterforce, is that we want people to have fun playing pinball, but like exposing themselves to something that maybe they've never done before. So like so many of my friends are like, oh, you're into pinball, that's like something weird to get into, I've never played a game before. And then like when we play a game, they're like, oh, this is super fun, or like whatever it is. And even like Nate in the one episode, like, you know, we've only got a minute and a half of time to talk, but he was like, that was so much fun, I had such a good time, and he's like told everyone that like they need to come on this show as well, because it is about like having fun and like sharing something that we're passionate about with like somebody else. And like I just hope that people enjoy the show, and then also like just go find pinball and like go play, because it's just so much fun.
So before we get to Jordan's final thoughts, if somebody wants to challenge you, because it seems to be, Beck, you are the challenger. Everybody challenge you. So if somebody wants to challenge you, what do they need to do?
They have to send a video in of their challenge. So they've got to put together a challenge video. It can just be like your phone, like selfie mode, like just challenge. But you got to challenge me to a game. And you also have to be like in the Pittsburgh area. Or I guess we could do like Pinball FX3 at some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you just
yeah, go ahead.
You can just like tag us on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, YouTube, we're on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
I guess what I hope people get out of it is just that you'll be able to learn something different that maybe you didn't know before. One of the cool things I like about the show is learning people's quirks and their other things they like to do in their spare time. Like those who like to brew, those who own pinball machines all over the western Pennsylvania area, and even those who like to sew and knit. If you have some art or something that you want to show, if you have something that's important to you, I want you to be able to talk about that. And I want you to be able to have fun doing that. So I hope that people watch the show, they learn something new. Maybe they'll learn some new pinball tricks like I usually do, which is usually just shoot it all the flashing targets.
That's
which is what I usually
Don't drain down the middle.
the middle is not my friend, so usually the sides are the one I usually always sit on anyway. But yeah, I'm hoping that everyone likes the new tables that we get to show and all that stuff, and they look forward to the second season.
Beck and Jordan, hosts of the Hurry Up Challenge. I am so excited that you guys joined me today. Whoop, and I obviously moved my phone, but like, I'm so pumped that you guys, I'm so excited to talk to you guys. You guys have been great. I honestly cannot wait to meet you guys in person. It's gonna be so much fun. Probably the first time we meet in person is gonna be for my Hurry Up Challenge.
I know. It's gonna be so good.
It'll be interesting. I feel like, Beck, you're probably gonna beat me. Actually, I'm gonna challenge Jordan, but
do it. And they can play Iron Maiden. It'll be hilarious.
No, do not.
It's the Beck.
What is she gonna do?
I could do that in the bonus round. So I could play the bonus round. I could play Jordan Iron Maiden, but I don't know. You know, we'll see. Thank you so much, Beck and Jordan, for joining me this week. I had so much fun talking to the two of you, and there was just so many things that I wanted to include that unfortunately I wasn't able to include today. So next time we see each other during my Hurry Up Challenge, I'll make sure that we talk about all the different things, because I didn't even put in here the 2 Emmys that Jordan have won. I didn't even put in the 2 Emmys that Jordan has won, and I definitely want to know some more information about that. So I also almost debated putting up my challenge video right now. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more research, because I want to make sure that it is gonna have the two of you rolling on the ground laughing when you watch it. So thank you so much again for joining me, and thank you so much for watching. And if you liked the video that you saw, don't forget to hit that like button, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you know when new videos get posted. Until next week, or maybe sooner, we'll see you next time. Bye.